So now when we talk a little bit more about trading down, possibly into those early 20s, Cam Thomas, Trey Murphy, Trey Mann, those are guys that I've seen that I like, that can add a little bit offensively, especially in terms of shooting. Cam Thomas, I think comps I've heard, or maybe I made this up in my head, I don't know, is like a Lou Williams type who's really going to be a scorer in the league or has the potential to be that. I've definitely thought about Thomas probably and possibly going to the G League for a little while, develop, and then come back and possibly evolve into a player like that. Are those three names that you like for the Pelicans if they trade back, or is there anybody else in that range that intrigues you or that you feel like would be a good fit for the Pels?
Yeah, so there's a little bit of smoke to the Knicks trying to trade both their picks to move up. Let's say in the Thunder, I also don't think the Thunder will keep 16 and 18. I think they'll do something, whether it's trade for a future draft pick or move up in this one. I'm unsure. But that's 4 picks that could be available, 16, 18, 19, 21. If you're in that range and the Pelicans could get their hands on Trey Mann, I think that's a home run. Matt and I, again, we saw him in Miami about a month ago. We had him about 15 at that point. We dropped him. I believe right now he's sitting at 25 in our mock draft. There are a little bit of concerns with the athleticism. He's a good shot creator, but he's really going to struggle, it appears, scoring in the paint, at least early in his career. But again, he's a great secondary, at times primary ball handler and creator, but you can play him and Kyra Lewis together because he excels off the ball. And that is where I think that would be like a tremendous match, where you wouldn't want a guy like Sharif Cooper because he has to have the ball all the time, but Mann does not. And Mann is a guy, yes, if New Orleans could trade back and pair him, I think that would be awesome.
So in terms of the Trey Murphy, who I mentioned just briefly, he's got that label of being spacing big. Do you think something like that would fit well alongside Zion, or do you think him specifically would fit well alongside Zion?
Yeah, I think he'd fit very well. He's going to play a role of a stretch 4. Can put the ball on the deck a little bit, not a ton, but he's probably more of a 4-3 than he is any kind of 4-5. I think he's 6'8", 200 pounds. Again, once Kispert and Duarte are off the board, Murphy becomes the lone guy in the first round as the 3-and-D, the shooter who can come in and probably play right now. So yeah, he as well. I think going that 18 to 25, I think is his range. A lot of teams really, really like him. They like speaking to him as a kid, as a person, as a teammate. Nothing but good things have been said about him. And yeah, if you can trade back, I think that would be an excellent target for New Orleans.